This is the Aldora Devlog. Let us begin. Okay, so for today, when it comes towards the game as a whole, I took quite a lot of time actually making up a few different types of assets for the actual game. Now, it came to my attention when I was looking at Kernel. Yes, we do have a few models and sprites just like the cucumbers from yesterday. However, we do have 10 ton of icons to actually make as well. Now, if we actually go into here and we go into edit, we can have a look at all of them right now. So we officially have the icon for the Karashi Warsword. So that one comes from the orcs, that is a drop. We have the healing potion, which is just a basic healing potion, blah blah blah, you drink it. We all know what a healing potion is. Fishing rod, because the fishing part of the gathering profession will be in that, so not too bad right there. As well as the cucumber icon for the quest, so when you actually pick up the cucumbers, they'll actually in your inventory for the quest. As well as a copper sword, which is part of one of the quest lines for actually crafting with your blacksmithing, so I drew that up and shoved that into the icon. And also a load of wood when it comes towards the gathering profession as well for your carpentry. Basic, simple pictures overall. They're pretty much all the ones used for quests. So wood is for one of the quests for carpentry, copper sword, blacksmith, cucumbers will be for your farming, but it is also for the Giannis's farm quest line, as well as the fishing rod. It goes in the port of Marith, if I'm not mistaken, and also your healing potion, which will be from Trix, because she is your alchemy trainer. And then you've got your Karashi Warsword. Now, when we're actually looking at this and trying to build this out a bit more, we're creating the base items for your inventory, so we need these images to actually go in, and that's why it takes a bit more time to actually build out these things. However, it is on the list, so I'm very happy I managed to blast through a 10 ton of these for items, and we can then spawn these into the game because they'll be the literal items for the quests, and much like the healing potion, you'll be able to use said items, much like the Karashi Warsword. Now, I came to this conclusion when I was designing the game before I even started building this from scratch, and the Karashi Warsword I just had as a nice little drawing, and I was like, that would be good for the orcs. And then the thought occurred to me, I want every piece of armor any mob has or any weapon they have, and let the player be able to farm it from them, so they have a chance of getting that from as a loot. And if you think, oh, that boss has cool armor, well, go farm him. You'll most likely be able to get a hold of his armor. Because I like that idea, like, oh, he's got cool stuff, I'll go kill him and I'll take his weapon. It's just a simple little like mechanical type thing that I want in it as a nice little feature. Like, if you see it and it is cool and you want it, go get it, because you can get it from that boss. That's why I've tried making all of the human based images not unique to them, so then your character can actually wear them. That is pretty much the idea of it going forward. There's 10 ton of icons that I've got to do as well. So if we go up onto Kernel right now, load it in and have a look, we can have a look. We've still got the seeds to do, we've got a cow sprite I've got to do. There is a couple of things that I did actually do as well. We've got bear leather, we've got the bear leather shoulders, the copper iron node. All of those sprites I depicted yesterday in yesterday's video still need to be drawn up. However, I do have quite a fair amount of time off of literal work, and as such I can actually do a lot more in the next few days, which is pretty dang awesome. So I took the initiative yesterday, and if we close this down, we have the outlines for bears, rats, deers and horses. Now, coincidentally, I do need a cow. However, we've got those ones done with their outlines, and then that means I can then build that out in that sense by animating them after I've colorized them. That's pretty good. I just need the outline for a cow and just go down that list as and such. There is a few other things that need to be done, much like all of that. We still have our lovely little dude right here. If we load this in, we can see that we've got our fire elemental to actually do. We have our earth elemental, as well as all of that. We can open up this in photos. We've got our little ore, Zim Snapper, the vault for the bank and everything. And if we go into the last one that I actually went into, we've still got a fair amount of these items that I drew up yesterday. So healing potion done, wood done, fishing pole done, copper sword done, and the cucumbers and everything. So we've got the bear leather stuff, the 3 of those. We've got the worn cloth, we've got potion of fire, and we've got the rune as well. So that is a total of 6 other icons that need to be done. However, we're working kind of in sync by going down and everything. So I want to do the rat next and animate him, and possibly I might do a deer or a horse or something to that effect. The horse will take a bit longer because I need to do the horse out in the open world where it's running around, but then I also have to make the sprite animations of you actually riding a literal horse, because I want you to get a mount in the demo, because that is a feature of the actual game, and I want you to be able to use that in the demo. It just makes sense in that sense. So overall, icons, probably not the most amazing thing in the world, but it is a necessary evil that needs to be done. So that's my devlog for today, my plan for the next couple of days, and other than that, I'm just going to crack on, get to work. I've got like literally 5 days of just dev time, so I'm going to go ham and just go crazy making loads of stuff. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of the day. If you have any other questions or feedback, then please feel free to go over to the Discord. I had a lovely little comment yesterday on the Discord, which was awesome, and it was talking about rotations. But alongside that, and to summarise, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.